Well, hi Virgos. Welcome to Universal Guidance Tarot. It's time for your general reading. So I'm going to shuffle these cards just a few more times in front of you so you can see that they've been shuffled. And this is a two-part reading. The overall energy of this reading will be the middle card in the first part of the reading. So Virgos, we're going to find out what you can expect coming up in your life. Any advice that we can get from the universe. This is a general reading, so it's not going to resonate with everyone. You can take from the reading what does resonate. And here we go. One more little shuffle because I feel like we should. We had a flipper there. I'm not ready for the cards yet to come out. I know when I'm ready. I'm ready. Okay, so Virgos, let's get your cards out for this reading. There you are, is the King of Pentacles. For Virgos, what do they need to know? What's coming up? Any advice on moving forward? What to look out for? Okay, let's see what we have here, Virgos. We had quite a few come out. The overall energy of your reading here, the Two of Swords. Wow. You have something in your life that you're trying not to deal with. You're trying to just, hope it goes away. Guarding your heart, because I think, in this reading, if this is your reading, if you were to deal with whatever situation is in front of you, it may hurt your heart, and so you're kind of like, I don't want to deal with it, I don't want to go there. We almost have all the cards we need for the second part of the reading. So Virgos, the Two of Swords is surrounding the entire reading, and this is what we're going to talk about. So look, you're in self-protection mode. You have your arms across your heart. You're guarding your heart. You have your swords up in self-protection. You have your blindfold on. It's like you don't want to see it. You don't want to go there. You don't want to deal with it type energy because you don't want your heart to get hurt. Well, it's almost like an ostrich putting its head in the sand, hoping that it just goes away, And that's kind of the feeling I get in this reading. So this is your reading. If there is something around you or someone around you that you're not dealing with, you don't really want to deal with, and you're just hoping it works its way out, okay? Up in your highest energy, I have the King of Swords. All cards are male or female. The kings and queens are very mature in their thinking. So the King of Swords is air, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. That might be strong in your chart or someone else's around this reading. There you are with your sword up. You are in a self-protectant kind of state of mind. You're holding some things in. You're not letting all the truth and clarity come out. And, it's for your own good. You're just like trying to protect yourself is what you're trying to do. So it looks like there's a conversation that needs to be had. I have the Three of Wands right next to the King of Swords and right above the overall energy of the Two of Swords. Well, the Three of Wands, if you look at this card, you can see that this figure is looking out over the world, and there are ships out there. This is the card of waiting for your ship to come in. So you're holding a staff of fresh starts and new beginnings, but you believe that's on this ship, and this is what you're waiting for. So I think it's starting to feel like you might have somebody in your life that you are not really dealing with when maybe you should be dealing with them with conversation, you know, and letting them know how you feel. You're hoping that they just come in and things resolve on their own. You do look at them as if they might be your ship, but they're not quite there yet. They're still out there because this conversation hasn't been had yet. I do have the King of Pentacles right next to the Three of Wands. So this is Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. But the energy is what's most important. You're looking at that pentacle. I think you want a committed relationship that is stable and solid. And I think that's what you're looking for. You really got your eye on that pentacle with the King of Pentacles. So then we have Temperance. Temperance is right under the King of Swords, right next to the Two of Swords. Temperance, and that's nice because this is your guardian angels and spirit guides. They're all around you. Their job is to help you be tempered. So don't, it's kind of like take a deep breath, do what you know you have to do, try to stay balanced. You know, try to stay sort of grounded and patient. Patience is a biggie too with this Temperance card. So, you know, be patient on whoever it is that you are kind of like not dealing with because you think that you're probably going to hear something you don't want to hear. And Temperance is saying, you know, keep holding on there. Keep, you know, just kind of stay balanced. Don't get thrown off balance in this whole situation. I do have the Strength card on the other side of the Two of Swords and right under the King of Pentacles. This is the card for Leo. Leo might be strong in your chart or someone else is around this reading. But, you know, there's the infinity symbol above this figure's head. So that's a symbol of intuition and knowing. You will know what to do and you will find the strength and the courage to do it. And it has to do with you've been guarding yourself. I think you know you need to kind of let your swords down. Because if you let your swords down, you have these conversations, things come out in the open and they can be resolved. Otherwise, a lot of times they just kind of stay stuck where they are. You know, eventually you're going to have to put those swords down anyway and take a look around you and really see things for what they are. So Virgos, you want this committed, stable, long-term relationship. Temperance is here helping you to be patient and grounded and balanced. Well, under Temperance, I have the Nine of Cups. You have so much love that you could offer. But it's sitting on a shelf. And so this is what's happening in this situation, in this reading, if it's your reading, is you have been not dealing with the situation, which is not allowing you to hand out these cups of love that you so much would love to hand out. You have them. They're sitting on a shelf there, as you can see. So you're more or less guarding your love. Just like I said, you got your heart guarded, but it's right on Temperance. So Temperance is saying a little bit longer, just be patient. I do have a new life cycle coming in for you. Little bit longer, you know, be a little more grounded, a little more patient, and you will be entering a new life cycle. This is what you're looking for. We got the Three of Wands, we have the Two of Swords, which you've been blocking that ship from coming in. Just by not dealing with a situation. I think there's a lot of tenderness that needs to go into this when you do deal with it, and I think you know it with that Strength card there, and I think you will figure out the best way to handle this situation. So, new life cycle coming in, and it's right next to all those cups of love that you have sitting on the shelf behind you that you would just love to be able to hand out. I have the Three of Pentacles next to the World, and right under the Strength card, there's the conversation. You know, the two of you are kind of butting heads. There may be a third energy, a third person around this relationship that is causing some conflict. Could be anybody. But the thing is you're just not seeing eye to eye, and it looks like you do need to have this conversation. Looks like you will have this conversation, and it does have to do with the Pentacles. Let's see what else came out here. Okay. I see what you're dealing with, what you think you're dealing with. Okay, you haven't really brought it out in the open. I need one more card. One more card for Virgos, and there it is, right there. Okay. So up on your highest energy line here, right next to the King of Pentacles, is the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords is good. It's a lot better than what it looks. This is the card I call the end. It's the end of the pain, the end of the suffering. And, you know, swords are about truth, communication. So all the truth and communication that you are going to find the strength and courage to bring up, it is going to put an end to the Two of Swords energy of not knowing, you know, how to move forward, whether to move forward, what's happening next, are they your ship? I mean, I can see a lot of questions on your mind here. I also have the Chariot right next to the Ten of Swords. So that Ten of Swords, in putting an end, having those conversations, honest, truthful conversations, is going to help you move forward. So that's what the Chariot's all about. And you can move forward pretty fast with this Chariot. This is the card for Cancer. Cancer could be strong in someone's chart here around this reading. But right next to the Chariot, there's the Knight of Cups. So it feels like in this conversation, I think you do have love for this person. I don't think you feel like they love you back the same way that you love them. But you're going to make it clear about the feelings that you have for this person. And it's very sincere, and I think you're going to present them with that cup of love. Like, hey, you know, I really care about you. I really love you, and I just got this feeling there's something going on. You know, whatever your questions are, you're going to come out with it, and you're going to express yourself, express your own feelings very sincerely. I have the Knight of Wands under the Ten of Swords next to the Strength card. Well, this Knight of Wands here, this is flighty energy. This is somebody who runs in and out of your life. This is not grounded. This is not stable or solid or balanced. This is flighty. So this is what you're dealing with. So whoever it is that you're in love with, if this is your reading this time, they're not very grounded. They're not giving you many signals of them wanting anything long-term, or, you know, this is what needs to be talked about right here, is that energy that they're giving off. I do have the Justice card next to the Knight of Wands and right under the Chariot moving forward. So this is like self-justice. This is getting balanced, staying balanced. You're also holding that sword up and out. So, you know, you start your reading with the King of Swords, where you're a little self-protectant. You're not speaking about all your truth. With the Justice card, it's like you're braver and you're speaking your truth. And you're staying balanced while you do that. And you're staying grounded. It's self-justice. This is something you need to move forward. So you know how you want to move forward with this person that you're thinking about, male or female, or not. I have the Seven of Wands next to the Justice. Oh, the Justice card is also the card for Libra. Let me tell you that. So Libra might be strong in somebody's chart around this reading. Next to the Justice card and under the Knight of Cups is the Seven of Wands. So it feels like, I mean, everybody's got an opinion. You probably have friends. Maybe you have boyfriends, girlfriends, whoever, that you're talking to about the situation, but not the actual person that is involved, okay? Trying to get advice on how to handle this. Well, looky here. You have your own wand. So wands, that's about communication. That's about fresh starts and new beginnings. I feel like you're going to go in, when you do go in, you're going to have your wand up. You're going to have your wand out. And you're going to fish through all the advice, all the things that they even say to you or have said to you about, that has you bothered as far as, am I in the right relationship? So you're going to sort through all that because you have your own wand and you are going to use it. Under the Knight of Wands, right next to the Three of Pentacles, I have the Page of Wands. You're definitely going to use that wand. So Page of Wands is holding that staff of fresh starts and new beginnings. But this is something brewing from your feet, and it's going to come out your mouth, okay? And it brews, and it brews. And that's what happens with that Two of Swords. It just brews, and then your imagination goes wild, and all these thoughts, you're like, well, maybe this, or it's maybe that, or maybe, until you actually have this open and honest conversation. Well, I think you're going to start this open and honest conversation, and it's about their actions. Like, what do you want from me? What is it that, how do you see your future a year from now, 5 years from now? Do you see me in your future? I mean, I feel like you're just totally like lost in this relationship. I have the Ace of Pentacles right next to the Page of Wands, and under the Justice card, there's that pentacle that you're looking at, the King of Pentacles. Well, right next to the Page of Wands, you want to speak up about, are they committable? Are they serious? Or are they just playing around in this relationship? You kind of need to know where you stand in this relationship, because you really want that pentacle. You want a monogamous, solid, stable, grounded, committed relationship. It's not like you want it today, but if they're not interested in that, and they already know that, you need to know. I have the Page of Cups next to the Ace of Pentacles and right under the Seven of Wands. So the Page of Cups, this is, it can be a card for Pisces because there's a fish in the cup. But this cup is only half full because there's a fish in the cup. So this is like, you may get an apology with this about how they've been acting, okay? Or it could be that you might find out that they have a half a cup of love for you, that they don't have as many cups as you have for them. It could go either way. As a matter of fact, I'm taking out a clarifying card on the Page of Cups, right there. It's the Hangman. You're going to be enlightened. So all this enlightenment is going to come up. See how the head is just enlightened here. It's very spiritual. I don't think there's been much movement in this relationship. You're just kind of hanging out there, needing to know the answers, and you are going to be getting some answers. I do kind of want one more, and it's kind of rare for a general reading, but and here we are, we have the Star. So the Star is the card for Aquarius. Aquarius could be strong in someone's chart here. What I see is a lot of healing going on. I think this enlightenment is going to help you heal right down to your bare bones, right down to remembering who you are, what you want, what you don't want in a relationship. So this communication is very much needed. It's like seeing your own reflection in that pool of water there, and it's a very spiritual healing card. So this conversation that you've been putting off, if this is your reading, is going to be very enlightening. You are going to be moving forward because of it. And temperance is here to help you stay grounded in the meantime, help you be balanced, especially when it's time. When the time comes up, my readings do not go past 6 months. So you're going to find the strength and courage to get to the bottom of whatever is bothering you. And it has to do with their flightiness, and there could be another party involved. Somehow a friend, a mother, it can be an ex, somebody maybe who's putting a bug in their ear, causing them, or I just don't really see a third party in this, but I do see an interfering, maybe an interfering energy. I don't have enough cards to for me to definitely say that, but it very well could be, and that might be part of what you find out. Thank you for watching Universal Guidance Tarot, and I want to thank my guardian angels and my spirit guides for helping me deliver you this message.